Jonathan, we find ourselves here today in January. Not much leaf on the tree, it's fairly cold. But we're talking about the Krieghoff DTL, back on again this year. I think it's the 17th or 18th year.
Yeah, I think it's the 17th year this year, and you know, starting to sort of get ready for it now. It doesn't seem long since last year, since we held it last year, but I don't know. As you get older, time goes quicker. But no, looking really forward to working with Alan Ronan and his team. So yeah, ready to go again.
I mean, certainly the Krieghoff is always one of the first ones everybody looks for. They look for the dates. What's special about the Krieghoff for you?
For us, I think it's just the biggest event in down the line. You know, you get Alan Rowan and his team here. You get the gunsmiths from Germany, Peter Brass. You know, their ideas of what they put on is very good. Lucky Numbers is very good, and it sort of brings a lot of people in. And then the main events, very generous with the prizes. And it's just generally just seems to be such a good atmosphere year in, year out. You know, so. Yeah, I think it's a combination of everybody that's involved and makes it a special event for everybody. Yeah. So.
And with that in mind, I mean, a lot of people on the DTL circuit, they come and shoot it, but there's probably a number that haven't ever shot it. You know, what's the format and what is the attraction of it if they were coming for the first time?
We shoot it on a bank system, so you're booked in basically. Say you're booked in for 10 o'clock, and then your bank will take roughly an hour and a half, and you're finished. You know, so you're not hanging about all day. A lot of people bring their families down, so once they've finished shooting, they can then go to the coast. We're 40 minutes from the coast, or to the local town shopping, and so it just seems a great system to run. You've got 500 to 600 people a day here. You know, people don't want to be hanging about throughout the day, so the bank system that works very, very well. Yeah, and we run that on 4 banks, 16 layouts on 4 banks, so everybody knows exactly what time they're starting and exactly what time they're finishing. So yeah, perfect.
And the Krieghoff DTL is over 4 days, and how does the format work?
The format on the Krieghoff is you've got sort of a shoot, just a preliminary shoot on the Thursday, then you've got lucky numbers on the Friday, which is 100 targets. And there's a wild card called out at the end as well to go into the shoot off, and then you've got the big event, which is over 200 targets on the Saturday and 100 on the Saturday, then 100 on the Sunday. So basically that's the format. Really, Thursday's a warm up, Friday's pretty hot, and then Saturday and Sunday's very hot. Yeah.
And in terms of hot, I mean, last year though, it was pretty wet though, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've had a few wet years, but there's not too many spirits dampened by it. You know, as long as the layouts are running up on time, and you know there's a marquee, there's plenty of shelter, so you know it's not too bad if it does rain. I know it would be great if there was 16 layouts under cover, but you know there is 6 at the moment, and I think that's the way it'll most probably stay.
And entries are now open, and how can people actually enter the event?
You enter through Alan Roan. Go to his website and enter online there. The system that they've set up there, him and David have set up, seems very simple to use and user friendly, and works very well. You know, we have a lot of sort of response from our shooters about how easy it is to book in. So you know, it's just simple. AlanRoan.com.